The big thing yesterday I went to was the Kirwan Commission. We got our school board members here. Thank you for coming, all of you. And we work very well with our school board, with our commissioners. But the Kirwan Commission has been, well, let's go back. In 2002, they passed something called Thornton, and it was a funding formula update, huge influx of money into the counties, and then it was supposed to be revisited 10 years later. 10 years went by. They never really appointed a committee under O'Malley, but Governor Hogan appointed a committee a couple of years ago. They've been meeting for, I think, 26 months. Is that right? Long time. And they started off looking at policy about student achievement, which is good. Focus on other countries, what they're doing well, and try to emulate some of those things, because we haven't seen a lot of increase in student achievement throughout the state in those years with all that new influx of money. And I'm going to, present company excluded, we do a phenomenal job in our county. I'm very proud of that. But that's not necessarily duplicated throughout the state of Maryland. And for all the money we spend on education, we need accountability. We still have kids who are passing and graduating from high school that cannot read. And to me, that is a crisis. That is a civil right that you should be able to read. And to graduate someone that cannot read on a second or third grade reading level, it is wrong. So putting the accountability measures in place and some other things that Kirwan's looking at is a really good thing. But the one thing they haven't tackled yet after 26 months is how to pay for it and what the funding formulas will be. But I'll just give you something very quick, brief point that came out yesterday. They want us to pass the policy this year, you know, that we want to have all-day pre-K and we want to have career and tech and P-Tech, which are all good things. They want the policy to pass, and then next year we're going to figure out how to pay for it and how the formula is going to be divvied up. And that reminds me of something we did with health care a few years ago. Doesn't work, folks. So the people in that room, the county people, I thought they were going to, by the time you left the room, their blood pressure was up to here. They were going crazy, because the one thing they came out of that they want to do is they want to have a starting teacher's salary at $60,000 a year. Now, what's our starting seat now, 45? 44. So what are you going to do with those people now between 44 and 60? Well, they're going to give them a 10% raise over 3 years and just hope they don't mind that the new people coming in are making $60,000 a year. So everyone's sitting there saying, how's this going to work? So they have a long way to go. They're going to meet, they're going to get back to the funding formulas, and I was very disappointed in what I heard yesterday. And there's a temporary report that's come out, preliminary report, has some good stuff in it. But the bottom line, they were supposed to talk about fixing the formulas, and that has not been really looked at yet. So that's a huge disappointment, and after hearing directly from two of the people on that committee, I was really shocked at what was coming out. Couple of the other issues that I believe